Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we are playing around with all the makeup I picked up from the Sephora sale. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. I actually didn't pick up that much from the sale, and a couple of the items that I wanted were sold out by the time I ordered, which was the first day. I wasn't on like the first hour or anything, but when I woke up I ordered. So a couple things were missing, but I'm glad I got my hands on some of the other items I really wanted, and I applied them on all in this video. So I've got Tilbury, Guerlain, and Dior. This will be more like a first impressions because it's the first time I'm opening the products and playing with them. So let's go ahead and just get to application. So I already have the Tilbury foundation on and eyebrows and concealer. So we'll go in with the powder. This is 1. It's a lot less cool tone than I thought. When I saw it, it looked like it didn't have enough warmth to it. When you look online, it looks almost kind of gray, but it does have a nice, very light peachy tone. So you can see it on the brush there. And I did get this just for the under eye area. Wow, so it does deposit even just the slightest color, even, I think you can see it, just on one side. Yeah, you can see the difference, huh? Wow, I'm surprised. I used the little tester of it when it came in a little kind of a paper trial thing. I'm surprised that it deposited that much color, but I did get it specifically for the under eye. Let's go in with number 2, and then you'll see half and half. I usually use this everywhere. Yeah, this is 2. I almost had to check, like, was that 2? No, that was 1. So this is what they look like side by side. Wow, you can't really tell the difference, can you? Well, okay, depends on the angle. But this is number 2 on the rest of the face. So you'll see it does add a bit of color back to my complexion. So that's powdered, not powdered. These are Rae Morris brushes. I will list them below. This is the number 1 Deluxe Kabuki. Let's go. I'll just finish the other side. Let's just see what number 1 looks like all over the face. I never even tried this. I think I definitely could go with 1 all over the face just because I think it deposits a bit of color, doesn't it? There's actually, yeah, so here's the difference between 1 and 2. If you were curious, yeah, I think I could almost go with 1, at least in the winter. Okay, let's just deepen it up, just even it out with number 2. You can see I didn't go in too heavy with the concealer. You can see a little bit of darkness going through. So we're gonna fix that with a little blush. Okay, so the blush that I wanted, everyone snatched it up before I could get my hands on it. I did have in my cart the new Dior Blush. I think it was new. It was the one, there was like a pink one and a peach one. I'll insert the picture of the one I didn't get. But everyone bought that one, and then everyone bought the other one. So everyone else is curious about it. So I'm just adding this blush on, one of my favorite shades. It's like a nice warm peachy pink color. It's got some shimmer, but it's not so shimmery that it brings about any kind of texture. Very fine. Plus it kind of bounces the light off this area right here that you know I love so much. So it's kind of interesting with the powders that 1 and 2 are not that far off. So sometimes I'll just do this. When I don't have as much concealer, I'll really go in heavy with the blush there. Just kind of color correct, and then I'll go in again with powder. I'm gonna go in with 1 this time, a little bit lighter. I also have a new moisturizer on today, so I'm kind of testing that out too. I find that when the weather is warm like this, my skin gets really oily, so I thought I would try something. It's a moisturizing primer, Good Molecules. So it is kind of keeping things from getting a little too like greasy. We're gonna go ahead and bronze. I'm gonna use my Guerlain Terracotta. It is a contour powder, but it still acts as a bronzer just because of the shade. And it is matte. So I think that's the main difference between this and some of the other ones. This isn't from this haul, but I've been using this one all month since I got it. I really like it. By the way, if you did not see my unboxing, all of the jewelry, not all of it, but earrings and necklace are from Ana Luisa if you wanted to check that out. Oh, Ultimate Cheekbone Brush, Rae Morris. Let's go in with the eyes now. This is really my favorite part of everything I bought just because it's got some beautiful colors in there. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with this shade first. I haven't really thought about how I want to put this together, but let's go in with this lightest shade first just so we can see all of them on. I was gonna get some water. Let's see, maybe we won't need it, but I'm going to just apply onto the whole lid here. Pretty, it has a nice warmth to it. Yeah, it's got shimmer, but it is definitely on the more golden side, which I like. I love when I have a new compact and the mirror is just clean. Like, I don't want to blind you with this, but it's just so there's no fingerprints or anything. Okay, now, I'm not sure which direction we should go in, but let's go in with this one, the number 2 Enhance. Let's start on the outer corners and see what happens. We'll start on the end here and just maybe go like halfway. This is a Rae Morris number 11. This is a nice brush. I think maybe if they had like a more narrow one, that would be better for my eye shape, but it's very good. So that is like a bronzier kind of golden shade, isn't it? So I'm not gonna go into my crease too much here. Sometimes that's when I run into problems. Anyway, there's no like, the only matte shade is this dark blue. So I'm just gonna take this Rae Morris 6.5 brush and I'm going to just kind of blend it in and soften the edges on this. This brush is so cool, by the way, if you've never seen it before. It eliminates a lot of work. And this is a brush created for hooded eyes. Just to take care of this area right here. Yeah, it's got a really neat shape. I don't know if you can see. Okay, that softened it a little bit. Like, I could go like that and be just fine mascara, eyeliner, but we're gonna play with the blue. We're gonna try and make this a wearable blue this time. Maybe next time we'll try something less wearable. We're going to go in with this nice pencil brush. It's the number 9.1. I'm going to go in with the navy color, the matte color, and I'm going to run it along just this corner right here, the outer upper V. I'm gonna use this as I would say an eyeliner. I'm going to go in with that eyeliner in a little bit, but just kind of to carve out this end here. I just want to define this first though and make an end point here. So I did a little like swoop up. I'm going to just kind of fill that in as well so it looks less like a swoop. So with my eye shape, if I make a wing and it's not, I don't think of it going straight across here, it looks like it goes down and then up. So I try to avoid, really try to avoid doing that. So I want to make sure it doesn't swoop up too much. Clean up this end a little bit. Okay, that looks a little better. We'll adjust as we go, but so far I like this navy because it's not super blue. I mean, I love the blue color, but sometimes you want it kind of somewhere between like a black and a blue almost. And that's where this one sits. It's really deep. So I'm kind of doing what I would do with a wing, but it's just really soft. So I am kind of doing that triangle shape from here to here. I know, it always looks like scary at this point, like it's not gonna work out, but it always does. Yeah, eye shape is really kind of tricky. So depending on what your eye shape is, sometimes I bet it's probably super easy for some of you depending on your eye shape, and then some of you like me, it's always a little bit more work. Let's go in with this super fun blue shade. I'm just gonna tap that on the outer, like right here, like outer third almost, kind of where this transitions. Oh, that's pretty. So that I don't have such a harsh difference between the navy and that bronze color. I'm gonna go in with the bronze color just a little bit more. So far I've abandoned my brushes. I do want to go in the inner corner with this. So I'm just gonna use my fingers because my brush that I would have used is already got a little bit of blue on there. Okay, let's play with the eyeliner before we do anything else. I'm going to take this, so I have this lovely two-sided, and we're just going to do kind of the same thing. that I've been doing with my other eyeliners when I have 2 shades. I'm actually going to tightline with this matte color too and see how that works out for us. It'll be an experiment. I usually will tightline with brown or black, but I haven't done it with this shade yet. Pretty. Here, I'll do one side at a time just so we can see the difference. I'm going to line right above the lash line as well with the same pencil but in the maroon, which is also really pretty. Can anyone else hold their breath when you do your eyeliner? I'm holding my breath. I need to breathe. So there it is, tightlined. Oh, I like that because it really is bringing out the brown. I can see when it's really close to that brown color. So there's the difference between getting that blue really close to the brown in the eyes versus not, and you can see that this brings out that brown color versus this. So I'm gonna go with the metallic here in the waterline. I'm getting some fallout though. I'm not sure what it's from. Can you see right there? We'll see if it continues. So we're gonna go right here, right along the waterline. Nice. And then, I like that. And then we're going to go ahead and deepen just the outer V with the matte color. And then I'm going to bring this down just to define it. I'll probably run that powder right along the edge here as well. But let's just deepen this. What I want to do is go above as well. Make sure that's nice and filled in. So there's that. Yeah, I can see. Can you see the difference between not adding the blue? Wait, yeah, not adding the blue versus adding the blue. I'm going to take that navy again. Let's run that down here. Oh, be careful, that is super pigmented, huh? I have a feeling this is what is dropping a little bit of eyeshadow. It's very soft. Okay, I don't think I meant to do it that deeply, but okay. I'm going to take a little bit of the brighter blue color here and run that along as well. Okay, well, maybe this isn't as wearable as I thought. I just kind of got carried away here, but it's still really pretty. We can do a more subtle one later. The more blue I put on, the more I'm noticing how that brown is popping. Let's take another brush. This is the number 8 brush. I'm going to take that and just get a little bit of that navy in here, a little bit softer. I'm going to take that into the crease just slightly as well. Just want it a little bit more cohesive. Really, I'm just emphasizing that navy and the blue right here on this part of my eye. Fun. So I'm gonna finish up this other side and then I'm going to apply mascara and we'll see where we are and see what we need to adjust. I really love the blue with the brown and I wish I had a blue mascara now, but I did use a black mascara, but I think it still looks nice. Let me see if I can go back and intensify the tight lining here just a little bit. I don't want to mess my mascara up too much. I did clean up a little bit here with concealer, so I just used my Clé de Peau in Mocha just on the corner here. So that's another thing I love about that concealer. If you didn't see my Clé de Peau video, I swatched 3 shades of the concealer for you, but I can apply it over powder without really an issue, so it's another reason why I love it. So that's what I did over here, just kind of clean this area up. So yeah, mascara is what I added. Now we've got left is lips. I'm going to go in with this beautiful Guerlain lip color. It is in number 7. So it's got, I think, some shimmer in there. I haven't tried it on yet, but of course I'll swatch everything for you. But let's go ahead and apply this. Oh, you'll use the little mirror in here. So this is the one that I got too. It's like a little bit of a marbleized texture. I thought, you know, sometimes you can see that it's like an artificial pattern, but I think the fact that they have another layer on top of it doesn't look like it's that artificial in terms of the marbling on there. So this is a bit more sheer than the original one that I wanted. This is the trickiest part for me right here, just evening out that tone, but I think it's evening it out, yeah? I don't think I've tried a Guerlain lip before. We should do a whole Guerlain look, huh? I've been doing that. So I've been trying to fill in like things that I don't have. So say maybe I'm missing a blush from a certain line. In this case, I don't have a foundation, so maybe picking up one of those would be good. Then I can do like a whole look with one brand. I haven't done a full look with Guerlain, Dior. I've got to find another blush though. And Sisley, I don't know if I have enough yet, by Terry. And what was another one I was thinking of? Chantecaille. I don't think I've done a full Chantecaille yet. Ooh, that's really pretty. So, of course, beautiful going on. I love this. Very convenient with the mirror. Great feel on the lips. It's very emollient. I think the shimmer's not too obvious on this one. Yeah, this is very much a Your Lips, but better color. Very soft on my particular lip color. Lovely. I love this. I'm glad I picked it up. I wasn't planning on picking this one up, but I'm glad I did. We'll see how it wears, if we get any settling in these lines here. Yeah, that's what I have most issue with, is anything settling in those lines. So I'll watch for that for you. And then we'll go ahead and finish off with this. Well, this might impact it, but I did want to see what this looks like on. It's the Dior 629. This reminds me of a color my mom would pick. I might have to get this for her. Ooh, that's pretty. I actually like those two together a lot. Usually I will pair a lip gloss with something more matte or something, it's very loud. Usually I'll pair a gloss with something more matte or substantial in terms of its coverage. I don't usually pair it with a sheer, but it's pretty. I'm just adding it right to the center here. And that's all of the new items I got from the Sephora sale. Now I think I have a few more days, let me check. So let me know if there's something you picked up that you think I should get last minute here. I'm happy with all of the items I picked up. I meant for this to be more wearable blue, but this is probably more than I would typically wear. This might be for like an event or something. Not that I have anywhere to go, but it was kind of fun to play with. I really just wanted to see how much that blue brought out the brown. So we can try definitely a more wearable blue the next time, but I think you can see that it definitely achieved its goal in terms of enhancing brown eyes. And I think my eyes are pretty much as dark brown as you're gonna get. So if you have eyes that are any less dark than mine in terms of brown, they're really gonna pop with this. As for the powders, I'm glad I got the #1 for under the eyes, because I was, yeah, it was definitely deepening it, but I thought it was interesting that even #1 deepened this area anyway. So I'll be playing around with it and see about putting one on my entire face more often and see how that goes. I think we could see the side by side. Love the lip product. I think #7 is really beautiful. I love how easy it is to wear. It's just a very easygoing kind of lip look. And of course the gloss, I love any gloss, period, but it doesn't have like a stickiness to it. I haven't had my hair fly in front of my face. So that's a real stickiness test, is if my hair is down and then it kind of catches on my lips when I'm outside. That's how I know really how sticky a lip gloss is, so I'll let you know about that. But it doesn't feel sticky. It feels nice and hydrating though. Let me know if you picked up anything from the sale. I would love to know what those things are. Thank you again for taking care of each other, and please stay well. And if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.